Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashli. Everything in this video can be found on a public domain, and the full disclaimers down below. And I want to say a big thank you to my buddy Catherine. Thank you. I wish you lots of love and many blessings your way. Narcissistic people know exactly who to prey on. They go after the weak, the lonely, and the sad and depressed. When it comes to the vulnerable and the lonely, it's like these people have a sixth sense. Truly, they'll target right in on you. I speak from experience, you guys. Narcissistic people don't have the ability to love. They don't have those kind of emotions. So once they gain your attention, you wouldn't know otherwise. They start love bombing you. It comes easily to them to say, I love you. Here's the creepy part. They've already studied your needs and your wants. They already know exactly what your weaknesses are, and they totally take advantage. That's where the manipulation comes into play. And due to their experience with manipulation, they know exactly how to push your buttons when you need them pushed. They know to say exactly the right thing when you need it said. And all of that attention and love that they're putting on you at that moment, it feels so good you don't want it to end. You can't even believe it's happening so fast and so deep. There couldn't possibly be another person out there as good for you as this person. It's almost like they know you better than you know yourself. They build you up, they build you up, they build you up as high as you can get. They love to compliment you every time you're turning around. They can't smother you enough with their affection and their sweet words. They truly make you feel like you're the most special person on the face of the earth. Yet they treat everybody else around y'all like absolute crap. And in your subconscious mind, you know something's not right, but you're being led on by your heart. Your emotions have taken over, and they know this. And they don't even try to hide how nasty they are to the rest of the world. Now that's kind of like a test for these people. I want you to pay attention when you're in a relationship and you think it's a narcissistic one. If it's full of toxicity, they'll treat you like an absolute god or goddess and put you on a throne, a big old pedestal, and they start knocking people around you out with their bad attitude. That's the test. Once you just stay in it and you don't say anything about their treatment to others, or you don't walk out loving yourself first, they know they've won. They've gained your trust. You're locked in from that point. Now this is when the pace picks up. They're going to move really fast in the relationship. They'll be hitting milestones with you that you would take years to hit with anybody else. Before you know it, you guys are engaged and married. Now getting back to gaining your trust, once they see that they have your trust and all of your love, they take advantage of it. They convince you that everybody in your friend circle and everybody in your family have been wronged your entire life. They convince you that everybody's untrustworthy and nobody can love you the way that they do. Everything you guys love together in the beginning of the relationship, like that particular music, or y'all might have went to concerts, or you did this and ate that. Oh, that's not anymore. That's going to be replaced with something that they feel is best for you. And typically by this point in the relationship, you're so far gone that you actually trust and believe that these changes are going to be a positive thing for you. And you don't even put up a struggle. You just take it and go with it. There's a blog out there called The Recovery Expert, and it's written by Sherry Steins, a psychiatric doctor. She wants anybody that's going to marry a narcissist to know what to expect. The narcissist will always define the terms. You'll be living by a set of double standards. You'll be not listened to. They'll never resolve a conflict, rarely consider your feelings, and will only do so if it serves them somehow. They'll never apologize. What will matter most to them is how it appears to others, like smiling into the camera while you're all miserable. They make it a point to ruin all birthdays, special occasions, and holidays of yours. Just as Meghan ruined the Christmas that she spent with the royal family to the degree that Prince George asked Catherine, she doesn't have to come next year, does she? Just as she ruined Prince Charles's 70th birthday, and just as she ruined the Troop and the Color 2019. There will never be any mutuality or cooperation, no collaboration between you and your narcissist. Your expectations will be managed down to mere crumbs, to the point that you'll be happy you're not being cheated on or yelled at or given the silent treatment. You'll never win. Your value will be diminished to the point of nothingness in their eyes. In fact, strangers will hold more value to them than you ever could. They'll tend to make you always their scapegoat. They'll dump their shame and rage onto you. Simple conversations will become crazy-making endeavors. You'll find yourself walking on eggshells. You'll lose yourself because you're trained to focus only on their feelings and reactions, nothing to do with your own. You'll experience the silent treatment frequently. Your heart will be broken 10,000 times over. You'll experience a confabulation and gaslighting. It's miserable. You'll find yourself telling grown adults how to have normal interactions with others. Your relationship will revolve on cycle. Waiting, hoping, hurting, being angry, forgiving, forgetting, and repeat. They'll blame you for all the problems in the relationship, and you'll start to blame yourself. They love to use all your weaknesses against you, and anything you've ever told them in trust, they'll throw right in your face. Love to leave on a dramatic note, but they love to reappear as if nothing ever happened. They'll give you a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation. They don't ever do their fair share. They'll come and go and live their life just as they please while you're locked down. When you try to hold them accountable, they fly into a rage. They'll never answer your questions directly. They'll never ask you about your day or wish you a good one. You'll feel stuck and unable to leave like a prisoner. But at the same time, you start to miss them, waiting for them, wanting to impress them and get their attention. When you finally notice, hey, I've had enough of this mess, and you go crazy and you start acting a fool, throwing everything in their face, this is when they pull out their big guns. They call you crazy, you've lost your mind, you're a lunatic. They totally drag you mentally and emotionally through the mud, worse than they ever had before. So beware. And because a narcissist loves to put up a front when people are around or in a camera, nobody knows how the other person is suffering in silence. And this will make you start to question your own reality. It's so traumatic that you start feeling crazy. And it's not your fault. And in my opinion, this is everything that Harry is going through right now. And until he recognizes what's happening, there is nothing anybody can do for him. He is slowly passing away in our face. And Trevor Engelson went through the exact same type of relationship with Meghan. In the beginning, she made him feel like $1,000,000. And he felt like nobody could ever replace Meghan. Ever. And I've always heard, once that butterfly in the belly just wore off between Trevor and Meghan, after that marriage took place, she isolated him from everybody over the years. He had no sort of support outside of Meghan. Yet he was left to endure long bouts of the silent treatment anytime he said no to her, which, by the way, is a major no-no with a narcissist. And after Meghan got everything she could possibly get from Trevor, he was good and spent up. He was left broken in a pile of depression with nobody to turn to. He had to rebuild friendships, go back to his family and make amends. He really dodged a grenade when she stuck that ring in the mail and sent it back. He should give all the glory to God for that day. It's crazy. If you look at Harry and Meghan when they announced their engagement until the last most recent picture of them together, wow, the difference is just astounding, truly. He don't even look like he's in this world anymore, truly. If you think you're in a relationship with a narcissist, just know that you have so much value and you're beautiful and you're smart and you're super strong. Recognize it, love yourself enough, and if you can't hop out immediately, make you a plan to eventually get out. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Please stay safe and be blessed.